Question 22, repeat the table below. What is the original amount after a decrease of 40% if we've ended up with £492? Now remember, what this means is if something has decreased by 40%, what percent are we left with? Because we're talking here, aren't we, out after a decrease, and we want to figure out the original amount. Okay, so you are not figuring out 40% of 492. You are trying to figure out what number is 492 40% of. If we take that off, basically, okay, if we decrease them by 40% and we're left with this, what was that original number? If we decrease them by 40%, it means we are left with 60%. So it means that this 492 must be worth 60%. So I can figure out, can't I, what 10% would be. How do we get from 60 to 10? Well, that would be dividing by 6, so I need to divide this side by 6. So I'm going to do 492 divided by 6, which will give me 82. And if £82 is 10%, to figure out the whole amount, which would be 100%, I times that by 10, so that would be 820. Okay, I can then figure out what it would be after the 2% decrease, because if I now know what the original amount is, I can now figure out, if I take 2% off that, what that answer will be. So we're going to go through the same kind of working out. So if I take away 2%, what percent will I be left with? Well, that's going to be 98%. And then now I'm figuring out what it is after the decrease. So now I can just do 98% of 820. The best way to do that on your calculator, you could, if you want to, figure out 10%, get 1% times it by 98 and stuff like that. But the best way to do it is just turn this into a decimal, so that's 0.98. And then remember, talked about this previously, of in maths means times 820. So 0.98 times 820 on your calculator gives us £803.60.